there is a country beyond that which is known to humankind. A stray country. A country that exists west of October, whose borders are somewhere between midnight train whistles and the distant howl of a dog. A country that lies somewhere in the stitched and jittering static between radio stations. A country that drifts through America like a traveling salesman, but every now and then stops to nest on a small town, a small church, a single street, and maybe, just maybe, some kind of delayed radio broadcast you've stuffed in your ears. Chapter 29. Pigs. Eating pigs. I don't see him. Billy peered through the window. If that even was him. He's got to be there, Jack said. But there's no car in the parking lot. Billy pointed. He probably parks in the back by the incinerator. If he even drives. Might walk to work. Janitors don't get paid much. Maybe he can't afford a car. Jack, what if he went home? Then we'll be home. There, you said it, see? Without even realizing you said it. Said what? Home. You said he went home, not to his house. Something in your guts got it. Figure this guy doesn't live in a house like we do. Something inside is telling you he lives in a home. It's just how the word came out. Maybe. Or maybe you know the difference. Maybe you said the difference. Jack, I don't even know what a home would look like anymore. Say we live in a house. Put a real-life home next to it. How would I even know the difference? I don't know, Billy. I think it's one of those things you just know. Like, remember how you felt about Cynthia Wheeler in the 3rd grade? Yeah? Maybe something like that. What do you mean? Well, you liked her, right? Billy nodded. But why? She was cute. Yeah, but why was she cute? I guess I liked her freckles. But why were her freckles cute? They're not cute to everybody. I don't know, I just knew. Yeah, Billy nodded. Knew. Look, right now it's one of those times, okay? It's like you said, Billy. About the church being an out-of-work slaughterhouse worker. Something that doesn't fit in the brand new world anymore. Except right now I feel like I'm the old slaughterhouse worker, put out of work by machines, sitting at home in the old cornfields, knowing the bank will take away the property. Feeling like the whole world changed on me overnight. So now I got this gross skill set, right? The one thing I know how to do, and no place to do it. I know how to sharpen knives and cleave pig guts, but where do you take talents like that into the brand new world? So I sit on the farm fence and listen to the big machine over the hill slay pigs, and gosh, what am I trying to say? It's everything around me feels more and more like a slaughterhouse that runs on its own. The garbage trucks, the plastic sacks, the cigarettes, the cellophane, the candy wrappers, the condoms, the magazines full of women, or so they say, but don't look like any women I've ever seen. The McDonald's trash, the movies that all watch the same, the songs that all sing the same, the music videos that all show the same, the fast food chains that all taste the same, the laundry detergent that all smells the same, the houses that all feel the same, because you've been in Mary Brogan's house before and seen it laid out the same as ours, and you stood in Gloria Earle's front room and seen the same fireplace, and you looked down Norma Papadakis's hall and seen the same sliding plywood bookshelf covers, and the street lights with the dead bugs, and the church what didn't feel as churchy as it used to, and our own goddamn house feeling like one little pin in the Union stockyard. And what I'm trying to say is, we're taught to swallow all this garbage. That's our skill set, Billy. And it's as gross as being a butcher. It's a different form of murder, sure. Much cleaner, yeah, but we're taught to drink this and eat that and watch that and wear that and buy, and we look up to the kid that's read all the comic books, can explain how Daredevil does it blind. We're jealous of the kid whose parents bring him McDonald's to school. The coolest kids are those who saw the movie first, bought the cassette tape at midnight, got 12 pairs of Guess jeans, but more and more I'm starting to wonder if it's all the same as... Same as what? Being the best killer in the slaughterhouse. Jack took a breath. You were right, Billy. And I was trying to talk sense into myself because that's what an older brother's got to do. But the sense of it is, more and more I feel like Billy was listening. More and more I feel like I'm in a machine for pigs. Jack blinked. Billy blinked. 9 seconds passed. And what happens when you don't want to gut pigs anymore? What happens when you're replaced with machines that'll do it for you? What happens when there's no way out of the slaughterhouse? And even if you could leave, the slaughterhouse keeps killing. What happens if you leave the slaughterhouse, but the slaughterhouse won't leave you alone? What do you mean, leave you alone? Billy asked. Because it's inside you. Because all you know how to do is cut pigs. What then? Jack did not blink. Billy did not blink. 9 seconds passed. Jack looked through the windows, down the long, empty halls of the shut-tight school. I feel like a pig in a slaughterhouse. And how is that possible, being born and raised here in this neighborhood country? I don't know. But I have a feeling the janitor can say, because Jack stole a glance over his shoulder at the lane up to the school, because he saw that plastic sack, and I don't know if people even see him anymore. What do you mean? You were right, Billy. It would be something horrible we never even realized we made. And people wouldn't even see it. Jack looked back towards staggered streetlights straining light through machinery darkness. He looked very, very carefully. Thought he heard. No. Just the cauldron of dead crickets stirring. And had he heard? No. Just another dreamer turning over in their sleep. And what, Jack? Jack's eyes stayed back in the country of decapitated cowboys. The street lamps. Cowboys with their heads cut off, shining down some high noon piss on the low midnight streets. And Jack begun again. But had he heard? No. Just some sleepwalker at the bathroom sink, watering a dream. And? Billy asked. Jack blinked, looked to his brother. People look at a plastic sack and don't even see it. But if they could, would they see what's wrong with it? Jack's eyes snapped back to the neighborhood. He could have sworn. No. Just a piece of scarecrow on the wind, lost back when all this had been farmland. But something... No. Just the scent of rain running ahead of the clouds. Billy looked the school crooked. Do we knock? Jack's eyes searched the dark lane behind. But was there? No. Just the sound of poetry collecting dust on some bookshelf. I mean, do you knock at a school door? Billy asked. Never had to do it before. There are like 10 entrances, so how do you know where to knock? Do we knock? But Jack's eyes were stuck in the machinery of night. Out there. Yes. Jack's voice was missing the stability of the salesman. We pound